Good afternoon. I am João Silva, and we, the Keepit team, want to tell you something that is happening today. And this is something you can even see from space. If you happened to be in space last night, you would notice that the night in Africa, it is really dark. And the reason it is dark is because there are millions of people without electricity. But this problem doesn't exist only in Africa. Also in Asia, there are millions without electricity. But unlike in Asia, the problem in Africa will grow larger. And because today there are 600 million people without electricity, but in 2030, there will be 700 million. And today, in the old world, there are 1.3 billion people off-grid, and most of them live in rural areas. Now, electricity, it is more important than you might think. For example, in rural Africa, it is common that children need to work during the day, and then they study at night. And this means they need light. Because they don't have electricity, it means they are using kerosene today. But this is not a good solution, because kerosene is really polluting and is also very dangerous. Just in South Africa, each year, 6,000 children die from kerosene-related accidents. And over this is actually expensive. For most of the rural Africa population, it represents more than 10% of their income. But the problems don't stop here. In Africa, it is really important to have a cell phone. Well, and it is important to do business, even small business, and also to do banking. Because as you might guess, in rural Africa, it is quite difficult to find a bank or even an ATM. So they really have cell phones already, but the problem is that they have to pay insane prices for charging them. And most likely, they also need to travel long distances to charging them. And because so what I'm trying to say is that if they don't have electricity, they'll most likely stay trapped in a cycle of poverty. And because this problem is so serious, obviously there are already some solutions on the market. And one of the most common in rural Africa are the personal solar systems. As you might guess, these are small systems, but they are able to provide some light and phone charging, and they can cost around $40. But this is only aimed at their needs, and they want more, obviously, and they have the right to want it, so they would prefer a solar home system. But the solar home system does provide them with more electricity, but it's obviously more expensive. And although these are good solutions, because they rely on the sun, if there is less sun, there is also less electricity. And people need light when there is no sun, so it means the systems need batteries. And the problem with batteries is that they aren't very durable, and they are the most expensive part of the system. So it was because of this we thought about the Keepit. And the Keepit is a product that converts human power into electricity. And because it is based on compressed air energy storage, it means it's really durable. And the way it works is that the user would pump in the Keepit for 3 minutes, and he would have enough electricity to fully charge his phone, or to have 4 hours of light, or 3 hours of fan. So if we now compare this with the solar products, what we'll see is that ours is much more durable. And although the price is comparable to the one of solar home systems, because it is so much more durable, it means it is cheaper. But more important than being cheap, it needs to be affordable. And to be so, what we do is that we implement the pay-as-you-go system, and this means that the user doesn't pay up front, and you'll pay along the year. Only then we are able to go to the market. And this market is 218 rural households off-grid worldwide. And just in 9 countries, it is spent on kerosene $8.4 billion. And this is just for light. And because we really want to go to these 9 countries, we need to go step by step. So we'll start in Angola and Mozambique, and then we'll go up to Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. And in the 3rd year, we'll go to India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. And because we want to really reach all the maximum customers as possible, what we'll do is that we'll sell to NGOs and retailers, and this is because they have already distribution channels, and they'll do this much more efficient than us. And what we have been doing, we have been prototyping, and we're almost finishing a first version, and then we'll go to field trials, which we already have some partnerships working on. Then we can refine this product and go to first sales. These first sales are really small-scale sales, and they just serve for us to gain experience and momentum, so then we finish the product and go to real sales. And we will need an investment of around 1 million euros to go to these first sales. And because if we want to really sell it, we need to know if the product is going to be adopted. So what we did, we checked the market for the adoption rate of other products that are similar, and we were able to expect that in 2021, we would have revenues of 32 million euros. So who are the Keepit team? We are Tatiana Fernandes, Paulo Isidoro, Jorge Maia Alves, Miguel Panão, and myself, João Silva, and we had the helpful mentoring of Nuno Archer and Mário Freire. And we are, together, working on the Keepit, which is a product that essentially delivers electricity to the electrical poor, allowing them to make great savings, and unlike the solar power products, it is much more durable and independent from the sun. Thank you.